Hello, hello. Today we are going to talk about your burning questions. So this reading is going to be a little different than usual. I am going to ask that you think about a few questions in your mind right now while I do the shuffle so that we can, tap into those answers and give you the guidance that you really need today. This is a general reading. All signs are welcome here, and I'm Adele Mitchell, if you didn't know. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so I'm going to start shuffling. Think of your first question, and let's see what the cards have in store for you. Okay, we are going to pull now. The first card to your question is communicate clearly. So this is saying right away that your question seems a little muddled up. So if you want to clarify that question in your mind right now, I'm asking you to do so we can get a very clear answer for you. Perhaps you may want to ask the question in a different way. Next card, you've received remain positive. So in regards to your question, it feels like there might be some heaviness around this question. This feeling that you really need something, you've been wanting it for a while, you've been waiting for it to come through for you. But sometimes with the wait comes a lot of frustration, and almost to the extent where it starts to make you question yourself and what it is that you truly desire and want. So when this experience comes up for you and you start to think, man, I've been wanting that new car for a while now, or I've been wanting to move house for so long, it just doesn't seem to be in the cards for me, or it just doesn't seem to be coming to fruition. Maybe I should give up. Maybe I should think about something else. This remain positive card is saying that you do not need to do that. You need to keep pushing forward and focusing on what you want to see come to fruition. Eventually it will. It's just in divine timing. Let's go into your next question. So once again, we want to communicate clearly with the divine source so we can bring about the answer that best suits your needs and what you want to know right now. I'm going to choose another card. Not the right time. So here it's showing us that it's kind of a waiting game again, that what you're asking for is simply not going to be coming through right now. That doesn't mean that it's not going to come through ever. It means that there's still a delay in what's processing to come forward in your life in a way that's going to be most beneficial to you. So I want to add on to this card because it's very important about how you are manifesting. How do you see yourself talking to the universe? Are you saying, I don't want to be demoted? If you're saying stuff like that, then chances are you're going to be demoted because the universe doesn't understand the don'ts and the won'ts and the can'ts of our language, of our human language. So you always want to remain positive in how you manifest your desires. So I will get that job. I will get a promotion. I will get the new car. I will become, rich and famous, or whatever have you in regards to what you are desiring right now. So now we're going to go into your third question. Take a moment here, think clearly about what it is you want to ask the universe. And I'm going to pull. Ooh, this one definitely came out. It says forgiveness. So now is the time to forgive yourself and others from situations that did not work out to your full benefit, or, for feeling frustrated that things aren't coming through as quickly as you want them to. Forgiveness is also a way of kind of refreshing our soul's surface, so to speak, if that makes any sense. So when we forgive ourselves, for being too hard on ourselves, or we forgive others for, their harsh actions towards us, we're kind of able to clean the slate a little bit. So that will open up any blocks that you may be having in your way that create this not the right time kind of like waiting game for what you are wanting and needing. Another card that came through, though, at the same time was the answer no to your question. So if you're feeling like you need something specific, the universe is saying no, it is not going to be happening at this time because this forgiveness needs to happen first. So make sure that you're able to kind of tap into what it is that you need to forgive. And that can be a little bit of a challenge in itself because, it's hard to think about, well, what is it that I have been, holding on to, whether it's a grudge or guilt or sadness from a loss. If your question pertained to love, and your answer is no, and it's a waiting game, this has a lot to do with forgiving yourself in the past and kind of unpacking that baggage that you've been carrying along with you through life, and then letting that all go, getting rid of it, because that package, that, whatever you're lugging around in your universal suitcase from past relationships or connections that did not serve you, did not work out, is holding you back from going forward in what you want out of the future. That goes the same for career, things that just didn't work out before. There's still a little bit of something that's lingering there that has to be, dealt with, taken care of, gotten rid of, and also accepted. Because a lot of times, people will say, oh, well, I'll forgive, but I won't forget. Having that kind of mentality, it sets a block in your path. It's one thing to learn from a situation and grow from it, but it's another to kind of hold on to it in a way where, well, that didn't work out well before, so, I'm going to make sure that I remember all the red flags that pop up next time, because sometimes you will literally stop yourself from coming into a connection with somebody that could hold a little resemblance to the person that you were with before, but they're so much different. They're a whole different person, so that doesn't mean you're going to have the same experience with them that you did with the person beforehand. So it's a lot to kind of wrap your mind around when working with forgiveness and moving forward without all these, things inside your universal suitcase holding you back. Let's do one more question. I would love for you to clear your mind, relax, maybe take a deep breath, and bring forth the answer for your fourth question. Ask for help from others. So with this card, this shows that there is more to what you're needing right now than just what you can give yourself. So if you need a new job or you need more money to come into your life, this is telling you that it's time to kind of seek out some guidance in doing so through someone who's doing what you want to do or making the amount of money that you want to make, somebody who's in the line of business that you want to be in. Same goes for relationships. If you are really needing that true lasting love in your life, it's time to, connect with people that are experiencing that and, ask some questions, ask for some guidance, even if it's your bestie, or your parents. Perhaps they have a shining relationship, somebody that is living this, path that you desire is going to have some kind of favorable advice for you. So don't be afraid to, just kind of bring it up in conversation sometime. And then once you receive their answer that will supply you with your other answer that you had for me today with these cards. And that will get you to where you want to be in your future journey. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do wish for you to subscribe to my channel if you have not already, so you can keep receiving more information from future readings. And I wish you an extremely blessed day.